Hey everybody. I didn't think I'd see too much today. It's full overcast. Weather conditions aren't exactly ideal for taking pictures. But yeah, there was something and it was cool. Enough that I wanted to stop everything and record this. Got here super early though. Started at the beginning of the day. Before the sunrise, technically right around 6 a.m. Started walking around, looking, not too much, overcast. There was no light. So it's not like I saw too many birds this morning, a few on my own, walked around for an hour or so. Group meets up, go with them. We start walking around. We're seeing some stuff. There's plenty of, the swallows. There were all 6 kinds of swallows out today. The leader of the group spotted all of them, which was very impressive. There were ones, I couldn't get pictures of them, so I didn't get to see necessarily the difference between them besides the real obvious ones, but that was cool. And then we walk around and we see a lot of the usual ones and seeing things like that. Pretty typical day. It's cold though. All overcast, like I said. Not a good chance for photos. So the photos I did take, I don't know if they're going to come out, but what was really, really exciting is at one point we're walking along and there's a creek where you can see, and then lands in a tree, a bunch of them. There were 7, I believe was what was counted. I started taking pictures immediately. The cedar waxwing. I have been wanting to see those for years. I don't remember when it was, but there was one point where I looked them up in a book. I think it was when I was setting a goal of here are the ones I want to see. Here are things, and I specifically, there's still stuff I want to see with them specifically, but just seeing them in general, they're beautiful birds. I've never seen them before, so that's the very first time ever to see cedar waxwings. They were just there on the tree. They came down to get a drink at the water. They were around. A blue jay came up at one point. They seemed fine with that. They didn't start a fight or anything. That was just really cool. They do this thing, and that's what I was asking and checking about, being so here's what I've read about. Apparently they'll do this behavior where they will get on a tree that has berries, and then they'll pass the berries down. And they will just gorge themselves on these berries to the point where they actually will, because essentially the fermentation of the berries, they will get drunk and fall off the branches. That's something I would love to see and capture on video. Did not see anything like that today. Obviously, there were no berries. They were just there in the tree on a cold, still kind of spring morning. Really cool. Really, really cool. Just glad to see it. There wasn't too much to it other than that. I hope the photos came out because there wasn't sunlight. I kind of doubt it, but I'm really, really happy with that because I got to see a new one, got to take pictures of it for sure. Whether they came out or not, I'll do the best I can when I'm editing to make them usable in some way, but they will be there for sure of some kind. What is that? And it's gone. Never mind. Cool. Very cool. That was what I saw today. Really, really happy about it. I didn't think there would be, anything that new, and certainly not something that I've never seen ever before. Love it. Love it. That was great. All right. Short little one. Photos up there. Everything should be hopefully as good as I can get it. Yep. Bye, everybody.